Welcome back to our channel, viewers. Do you feel tired often? Well, don't worry, because you aren't the only one. There are many cases where people have reported that they feel tired all the time. It's not a coincidence, and most of it is because of your health and lifestyle. Starting from insomnia to not eating enough calories to simply being lazy, in this video we'll talk about why it happens. We'll also discuss how you can manage it. Enough beating around the bush, time to jump into the topic. Number 1, lack of protein in your diet. If you don't consume enough protein in the day, you'll end up with the short end of the stick, at least as far as fatigue is concerned. Protein is one of the most important nutrients we have to consume. Experts agree that it boosts your metabolic rate as well as prevents fatigue. When you're not consuming enough protein, it's no surprise that you'll end up without proper nutrients to avoid fatigue. Therefore, your body will suffer from its loss when you aren't consuming enough. Another thing that your body will miss out on are chemical components known as amino acids, which you get from protein. Additionally, research suggests that amino acids help reduce fatigue, so if you're feeling a lot of fatigue lately, maybe you should get your protein levels checked. If they're low, then we would suggest that you consume more protein. Foods like meat, green vegetables, and dairy products are good sources, although lack of protein isn't the only problem. Number 2, a lazy lifestyle. Your body requires activity to feel tired so that it can prepare itself for sleep. It's part of how your life works. If you aren't involved in enough activity, then your body won't be able to take rest. When you aren't getting enough rest, you'll definitely feel tired. This is a vicious cycle, and you need activity to get out of it. There's one additional problem. It's called chronic fatigue syndrome, or CFS. If this is the case with you, then you'll feel too tired to even exercise on a daily basis. This doesn't mean that you shouldn't. In a study, it was found that CFS patients complained less about fatigue when they were involved in exercising. One study has also shown that exercising can reduce fatigue in healthy people as well. You can also make a small effort to increase your level of activity. A quick stroll around the house or taking the stairs instead of the elevator could help in many ways. How convenient! This leads to my next point. Number 3, not getting proper sleep. Just like having no activity is harmful, lack of sleep is a problem as well. Sleep is important for you as it helps your body get the sufficient amount of rest that is required. You might think that your body does nothing while you sleep. That couldn't be further from the truth. Your body performs numerous functions while you sleep. One of the most notable is releasing hormones that regulate metabolism and energy levels. These hormones are responsible for helping replenish your energy. It's the reason that you wake up feeling energetic after a good night's rest. Unfortunately, in the age of smartphones, we rarely get a good night's sleep, and insomnia only adds to the problem. If you aren't getting enough, you'll feel tired all day. What can you do about it? Get at least 7 hours of sleep every day. If you're having trouble, you can check out our video on how to fall asleep within 5 minutes. Moving on to the next point. Number 4, dehydration. Insomnia isn't the only thing that can make you feel tired all day. Our body is made up of almost 70% water, and there are many important functions that require it. As a result, we need to keep consuming so that we don't incur any losses. When we don't consume enough water, a problem occurs, and this problem is known as dehydration. When our body is dehydrated, it no longer holds the amount of water required to perform the important functions. As a result, these functions don't work. One of those problems is fatigue. Your body doesn't have enough water to produce enough glucose. Low production of glucose leads to lack of energy. Fatigue is accompanied by other things such as thirst, dizziness, and headaches. A study has shown that a mild case of dehydration can lead to a lack of concentration and lower energy levels. So don't take that risk and drink lots of water. Oh, and while you're at it, check out our video on how much water you need to drink in a day. Number 5, depression. When you're depressed, your brain starts sending stress signals to the rest of your body. After that, your body starts feeling tired and your energy levels decrease. This is more psychological than physical and can also affect your mental health. Many studies have linked stress and depression with fatigue, so we would recommend that you figure out ways to manage your depression or stress. There are many organizations that help people with depression. Practicing yoga and meditation at home can be really helpful on managing stress as well as depression. Speaking of which, there's another reason for feeling tired all the time. Number 6, consuming too many carbs. We all know that our body breaks down carbohydrates and uses them as fuel. Here's the problem though. When you consume too many carbohydrates, there's a rapid rise in your blood sugar levels. To deal with this spike, your pancreas produces a large amount of insulin. This is done to get the excessive sugar out of your body. After that, there's a sudden fall in your blood sugar. Do you feel tired because of that fall in blood sugar? Well, not completely. You feel tired because of the amount of energy that is burning during the event of the blood sugar spike and fall. This is why you should consume carbohydrates at a controlled rate. You can't live without them, and we already have told you what will happen if you consume too much. Even in a study, it was proven that children who had consumed carbohydrates before a soccer game had more fatigue than those who didn't. So control your carbohydrate intake and it'll be fine. In case it's hard to do so, just balance it out by eating foods that are rich in fiber. That way your body will be able to burn the carbohydrates more easily. Sounds pretty good, right? Well, we aren't done yet. Let's talk about the next point. Number 7, mismanaged sleep cycle. Your body has evolved to easily adjust itself to your needs so that you can get enough rest. This doesn't mean that you're supposed to abuse it every day. If you don't go to sleep when your body needs it, you'll feel tired. So apart from getting the full 7 hours, you have to make sure that you're sleeping at the right time. This is important if you want to manage your sleep cycle. Otherwise, you'll end up compromising your sleep. When that happens, you'll end up feeling tired, and it'll continue with you for the rest of the day. You don't want that. To avoid feeling tired, you need to get proper sleep, and in order to do that, you need to cut down on your nap time. When you're taking too many naps during the day, you'll end up sleeping less at night. So, cut down on your nap times during the day. In case you feel like you need to sleep during the day, balance it out with the amount of time that you'll be sleeping at night. Usually, when your circadian rhythm and sleep cycle are not in sync, you'll feel tired. In case you're wondering, your circadian rhythm is your body's cycle of the physiological process, starting when your body temperature is the lowest to when it is the highest. So get it to sync and you won't face too many problems. So, do you feel tired all the time? Do you know of anyone who feels tired all the time? Let us know in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait, what kind of Bestie would we be if we didn't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video and enjoy.